How do you navigate this bull market in politics? First, I'll talk about what I see as perhaps some next steps when it comes to the fiscal cliff, and in my opinion, the hardest part is yet to come. Second, why the political bull market is just one manifestation of a larger challenge that all of us face, whatever we do, whether we're a politician or we're involved in business or we're involved in any other institution. We all face the same challenges with respect to a changing society. And then finally offer a few thoughts about what we can all do in our own small way to be addressing these challenges and be part of the solution. And then hopefully open it up to your questions. So first, the fiscal cliff. And you saw lots of coverage. There's been an incredible amount of commentary. In my opinion, last week did not resolve the issue. If anything, it put off a few of the issues, but it will make what we have to deal with over the next 2 months in some ways even harder to deal with. So what do we face this spring? First, in early March at the latest, the Treasury Department will run out of extraordinary measures it can take to deal with the debt ceiling. We will come up against our credit limit, and the United States will either have to essentially breach our commitment to bondholders or raise the debt ceiling. Second, on March 1st, the original fiscal cliff, the sequester, the across-the-board cuts, will take effect. And third, on March 27th, the government runs out of money. Remember, Congress did not pass a budget last year, and so at the end of March, there will be no more money to pay for everything the government does. All of those things will happen essentially in a 1-month period. And all of those things will in many ways have to be addressed together as part of one. Now, this will be harder to deal with now than it would have been a month ago. Why do I say that? Well, first, I think if you listened this past Sunday to what John Boehner and Mitch McConnell and other Republican leaders said on television, their reaction to the tax part of the fiscal deal that was done was they feel like they allowed taxes to go up and they didn't get a lot in return. Anytime, and I believe this is true in politics, it's true in business, think about your own life. Anytime two people come together, if you want there to be a good result, even if you're on the winning side, you want the other side to feel like they got something at least pretty good also. And in this case, at least one of the two sides feels pretty bad about the nature of their interaction, which will make the next deal, the next relationship, the next interaction even harder. Second, President Obama says, wait a minute, I won the election and I've already compromised. So he's committed to going forward and advancing his principles. And finally, the issues coming up, what we have to deal with are the real cliffs. If you think about it, what we dealt with earlier was really a slope more than a cliff, right? Taxes weren't automatically going to go up. They were going to go up, but that increase would occur over a 10-year period. So if over the 10 years that massive tax increase had occurred, that slope would have been very detrimental to our economy. But the debt ceiling is an actual cliff. The government running out of money is an actual cliff. It's not a slope. It doesn't start. It happens, and it's all down.